Are you confused about how to run software? Here's a quick review of MPLEX. The first icon is Load Data. You can open any file or directory from here. The second icon is the eye. If one eye is open, you can load a small portion of the file, very useful for large files when setting up protocols. The time clock shows the history of loaded files. You can just click on a previously analyzed file from here. New clears the protocol and lets you open or create a new protocol. This icon checks to see if there's a software update. This icon loads a protocol. This icon saves a protocol. This is the plate map icon that shows you the digital display of every well. Legend is another way of seeing the digital plate map. Parameters shows you all the collected parameters from the data file as well as the spillover table. Options opens up the various assay protocols you might have. You can create any protocol here. This drop-down lets you change the data from percentage to counts. This will show you the bead percentage or the absolute number. Show Selected Wells lets you highlight any well or set of wells and see the resultant data from only those wells selected. Scattered shows you a dot plot of any two parameters on the display. Histogram shows you the data as a histogram of any parameter selected. Set as Default lets you lock in an analysis that will become linked to that data set. Load Default lets you load a default analysis from a previously saved analysis. So now let's look at each window to see its function. The top left window is the plate layout and lets you see details about each well, such as bead number or percentage. Below that is the results window showing concentration or intensity for every analyte. The center pane lists the analytes and their respective bead numbers. This window shows the scatter or fluorescence of the bead populations. Here are all the bead numbers, the analyte names, and total bead counts, and a color for the standard curve display. Finally, all the standard curves are displayed here. Here are two more key areas to know about. The Options, followed by Edit, opens up the assay protocol. Here you can change any feature. Typically, this will reflect an assay kit you might purchase. Also here you can create a layout of the beads as they might appear on your flow cytometer. And here is the digital plate map that records all the details about the samples. We designed this assuming there would be an investigator, an animal, or a patient number, and if duplicates A, B, C, etc., and sample number 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Using this model, the software can instantly output a graph of related data. This is a very comprehensive table, and you can literally add anything you want to each well by typing in the large box on the right, which will link that text to a particular well or many wells if they are highlighted.